Hey everybody, welcome back to another video. This is going to be a different kind of video. So this person commented on my YouTube channel, one of my videos, I think his name is VFX something, wanted me to look at his collection and kind of analyze it, maybe talk about it, see what I think, how he's doing, I guess. It seems like he wants his collection to grow in value. I mean, obviously, everybody wants their collection to grow in value, but it's not always obvious, and I think the short answer is yeah, your collection is going to go up in value. That's just the tendency of collectibles, but maybe he wants me to look at improvements he can make to his collection, so to speak. So I went through this collection a few times, and I really liked what I saw. If you're watching this video, VFX, you have a very nice collection. Really, you got a lot of classic, nostalgic cards. So we'll go ahead and just jump right in here. So he's got a premium gold, he's got a mixed Yugioh set here. He's got some premium gold stuff. This looks like Dark Beginnings, and this looks like a Legendary Collection Yugi's World. I will say that premium gold Yugioh sets are pretty cheap. I think the majority of people tend to not to prefer premium gold. Legendary Collection Yugi's World Yugioh sets are really cool in my opinion. If you can get those, if you can complete the rest of this set first edition, I think that will be a great staple in your collection. So one thing I want to say before I really dive into this is I think you should collect what you like. I don't really want to sit here and tell you what you should spend your money on. I think you should always just go with collect with whatever you like. That's why the prices of these cards, some of them have gone up such high numbers, is because people have that nostalgic feeling, and they really, that brings a lot of value. So collect what you like first and worry about prices and growth later. Another blanket statement I will say is that unique variants and original prints are things that tend to hold value and increase in value. So things like first set Yugioh sets, I mean, those are going to hold a lot of value and continue to increase in value, whereas something like premium gold or Dark Beginnings, they are kind of unique in that they're common and it is gold rare, but they tend to grow slower because they're newer and also because they were printed more. So Yugioh, of course, always good collectible. He's even got Yugioh down here. So changes you could make to your collection, and I'm sorry if that's not exactly what you wanted this video to be about, but that's kind of what I'm going to do. I'm just going to talk about what I would do, is slowly upgrade. So Yugioh, the Ultimate Forbidden Lord, came in a jump promo, and that's a pretty cheap card, and that's the original print of this card, so you could upgrade that for a couple bucks. So going on, he's got more Yugioh. This stuff is for the Y gold. What is that? Yugi. I'm sorry. It's part of the legendary decks, I think. If I'm not mistaken. I don't really know the new stuff all that well, but this is of course very collectible as well. Since this got reprinted, the first edition stuff is going to rise in value. Even though the unlimited stuff there's tons of it out there, there's only the fixed number of first edition stuff. So he's got the first edition Yugioh set here with legendary Yugioh Incarnate, even Exod, and he's got some spell and trap cards there. So really nice page here. God cards, man, I love God cards. You guys see me open up mail days and I buy God cards all the time. So premium gold, I love premium gold stuff. I think it's a really unique set of God cards, and I think not a lot of people are really paying attention to them. For a while they were really expensive, and then they kind of cooled off. So I don't know if you have Obelisk here. It doesn't look like you have the Obelisk premium gold. You might want to pick that up if you can get that pretty cheap. It looks like you've also got the tin promos here, so that's good stuff here. And these look like the Legendary Collection God cards, and this one's from the movie pack, I believe. So I don't know if you can get this in secret rare. I know the movie pack stuff just came out. Maybe you can upgrade that. That'd be pretty cool. But God cards page, I love that page. That's great. Another God cards page. So this is again He's got the tin promos here, which I love these tin promos, man. I just love them. And he's actually got an Order of Chaos. Is that what that says? Orcs, O-R-C-S. I believe that's Order of Chaos. He's got a couple of those. He's got Phoenix, Immortal Phoenix. So going over his collection really quickly, I mean, he's got Exodia and God cards. I mean, that's awesome. Those are really cool. I would like to see a little bit more of original stuff. He's even got like the Sacred Beast stuff here. He's got the tin one here. This is from Legendary Collection 2. He's got Armitile, and then just some other really cool cards. So it kind of looks like maybe he's kind of a new collector. I mean, a lot of these cards are new, so maybe, I don't know, did you collect when you were younger and then you sold all your stuff and you got back into it, so this is like your budget collection? But I mean, the stuff you have really seems like you knew the game or the hobby previously. So another really cool page here of, you know, five-headed dragon. Everybody remembers that in the anime when they go into that digital world and they went and fought like the five-headed the bosses, the evil bosses of Kybercorp or whatever, and they use this. So really cool card here. I really love this card, even though it's super cheap. It's just really cool. Again, Blue Eyes Ultimate, another classic, and then Neo Blue Eyes Ultimate, which is kind of a new school card. So he's got like Chaos Max, he's got Blue Eyes Twin Burst Dragon, which I really like this card. I actually don't own any personally, but I really like the look of this card. It's kind of one of those cards that I want to get, and I just haven't gotten around to it. Not that expensive, but you know, I'll pick them up eventually. He's got Blue Eyes Alternative Ultimate, so that's another cool stuff. I mean, the way that he's going here, Blue Eyes stuff is always high value. I mean, everybody loves Blue Eyes and Dark Magician and Exodia and God cards. That's what he's basically got. He's got a Jump. This is the Jump promo reprint stuff here. It would be cool to add some of those secret rares. I don't know if you have your eye on getting some of those. You know, maybe take out one of these Blue Eyes and put the new movie promo secret rares in here. If you haven't seen those, check those out. Those are really cool. Ultimate rare version, which is surprisingly really cheap. Really cool collection here. There's some stuff there, and then you can see this Dark Magician. I really like this Red Dark Magician, Arcana Dark Magician, I think they call it. He's even got some starter deck Yugi stuff, and then from the movie promos, you got the Ultimate rare version stuff here. There's a Dark Flare Knight, one of my favorite cards. And then here's some new school stuff, different magicians. He's got Magician of Black Chaos down here. These variants of Dark Magician are really interesting. I think I talked about it before. This Magician of Black Chaos Max, I really like this card for some reason. I don't know why. And also Dark Magician of Chaos. Magician of Black Chaos. I think these two cards are really, really cool. I really like the artwork of the Magician of Black Chaos, and I also like the artwork of Magician of Black Chaos Max. So, do I think so? So going into more general terms of prices here, so a lot of this stuff is cheap right now, and I think a lot of this stuff is going to remain cheap. For example, stuff like the Legendary Collection stuff, this promo here and the Legendary Deck stuff. I mean, it was printed so much. I think you can get this for maybe $1 or $2, and I don't see them really going up in price just because they're so printed. If you can get your hands on, I mean, even like the secret rare variant from Legendary Collection Yugi's World, you know, that's a really cool different variant. It would be cool for your collection to have kind of all the different kinds of variants. It kind of looks like that's what you're going for, but maybe you're missing a few. Maybe you're working on that, and maybe you'll have those in here soon. But really cool stuff. I really like this collection. So there's a master collection relinquished there. And he's here. We got the Dark Magician Girl stuff again. I think this stuff is from the movie promo. I think that the secret rare variants came out. So if you like those secret rare variants, I would honestly just upgrade all of this stuff, because I personally think that stuff looks really cool. So definitely get that if you can. Dark Magician of Chaos, really, really nice card. If you could get some, if you could get a Invasion of Chaos version, that'd be nice. But I don't remember. This is super rare. This is this Legendary Collection down here? Really nice cards. Really nice. I love these ultra rare vanilla cards that were printed in Legendary Collection Yugioh's World. I don't know why they're classic cards printed as holos. I think they're cheap. I mean, but they're super cool. I mean, they're super cool and really nostalgic. Yeah. So, and here's his Red Eyes page. In terms of organization, you got your organization on point. My binders are a complete mess. They're just cards everywhere. You know, whatever. This page, for example, you'd have Red Eyes on it. You might have a Blue Eyes. You might have this, that, and random Cyber Dragon stuff. So there's Jinzo right there in the middle. Really cool. That's a Pharaoh Servant Jinzo too. That card looks like it's a from the Legendary Collection. It looks like the reprint. I don't know if you're into graded cards or anything like that, but you know, if this card was pulled by you and it's in perfect condition, you might want to consider getting it graded. Even if you want to have this card again and maybe you don't care about grading, you know, you could get this card graded, maybe sell it for 50 to 100 bucks, and there you go. You got some extra cash to buy some more cards. This Red Eyes Darkness Metal Dragon from Joey's World, I believe. I love this card. I don't own one myself. I think they're around 20 bucks. This card is definitely going to rise in price over the years. I mean, that's the only printing of this card in Secret Rare, and you've got it in first edition. Looks like it's in really good shape. That's a really cool card. Let's see. See that what I was focusing on. See, I believe this is the only printing of this card in Secret Rare. So you got a unique card. You got it in the highest rarity in its first edition. That's the key to having this stuff grow over time. You know, a lot of this stuff that's unlimited, unfortunately, will not grow that much, will not grow quickly. But this first edition stuff will outpace the unlimited stuff by far. So he's got some Blackluster Soldier, really cool card there. Toon Dark Magician. I honestly didn't know they even made that. And also Red Eyes Toon. I think I knew they made Red Eyes Toon, but I don't remember Toon Dark Magician. What set is that from? TDIL. What is that? I don't even know what that stands for. Man, that's sad. If somebody wants to let me know what TDIL stands for, that'd be nice. And then there's this Buster Blader. Is this a promo? I don't know if that's a promo. That is MP16, so that's a tin promo. Tyrant Burst Dragon. Oh, I love these cards. The Legendary Knight stuff, part of the movies, really cool stuff. It looks like you like Legendary Collection Yugi stuff. You got a lot of those secret rares. I think that's no, that one's not it. I mean, in terms of buying things or collecting things, you have this right stuff in mind. You collect the boss monsters. You collect, you know, all the stuff that was used by the main characters in the show. Now here's a bunch of stuff I don't know about. Well, here's Stardust Dragon. Do you have the secret rare? Don't think so. No. The tin one is also pretty cheap. That's a secret rare version. Believe that's the only printing of secret rare for Stardust Dragon. I'm not sure about that. Shooting Quasar Dragon. Remember when this card was like $100 bucks? Black Rose. Sweet. Love that card. Synchro stuff I don't know much about. Blackwing. Armory Arm. For some reason I have a ton of these. Void Ogre Dragon. Remember him? That's an ultimate rare. Turbo Warrior. Nice. Good stuff, man. Red Dragon Archfiend and Red Nova Dragon. I remember this stuff. I think that's High Speed Riders. I think these also came in the tin, if I'm not mistaken. Oh, he's got some ultimate rares. Utopia Ray. One of these ultimates? Oh, there's another ultimate. Nice. Utopia Ray Victory. Yeah, there's been a lot of Utopia stuff. Silent Honor Arc. Nice, nice. See, a lot of this stuff here you've got the reprints, but the original printing of a lot of these newer cards is really cheap. So if your goal is to really try to collect something you like and also have that grow over time, which I believe is everyone's goal, go for the original print stuff. Even if you got to sell off some of this stuff, you know, go for the original. Silent Honor Arc used to be a really, really expensive card. Now you can get the Ultimate Rare for like $7, first edition. I mean, that's a solid buy. Ultimate Rare first edition. They don't print them in sets anymore. I mean, there you go. It was used in the game. In the future, people will have some nostalgic attachments. They say, hey, remember when I used Silent Honor Arc? And that's what drives the price. All right, let's see here. Ooh, Leviathan Dragon. That was a cool card. I believe I have that in Ghost Rare. Did that come in Ghost? Heart Earth. See, I don't know much about the Succeed stuff. Yeah. Ooh, I had one of those. So you've got a lot of the MP16, the Megaton stuff. I think, I don't know, are you buying those Megatons and just collecting from them? You know, I really don't, I'm really hesitant to say like what you should buy. If you want me to tell you like what I think would be worth buying, I mean, you can let me know. And I'll tell you guys more about what I think you should spend your money on based on like what your goals are and such. So that's a Photon Shockwave card. Isn't that a secret rare? Okay. This is a tin promo. Okay. So we've got some ritual stuff. Oh man, I don't know any of these cards. Zero the Mant. That's cool. Upgrade him into secret rare. He comes in secret rare variant. Oh, there's a 10 XYZ Dragon Cannon. Flame Ghost from LOB. Malicious Fiend. Cool card. Nice. Nice stuff. Meteor Bead Dragon. I saw this and I was like, dude, I love that card too. This card's really cool. Because it's Red Eyes and Meteor Dragon, dude. That's awesome. There's obviously Black Skull Dragon, but like his brother is Meteor Bead Dragon. Who wouldn't want that? Red Eyes Metal Flare Dragon. Another really cool card. Hard to get and high grade as Ghost. Odd Eyes stuff. Yeah, man, you've definitely got your organization on point. Here, the Dragon Ruler stuff, really cool. I love the artwork on these cards. I think I have a few of them somewhere. Yeah, and here's some. We've got some. I think this is a super rare, right? Mystic Shine Ball. I really like this card. I mean, dude, those vanilla hollows are prime collection material, and it looks like, judging from your collection, you appreciate those as well. Yugioh, nice. Here's an ultimate rare, Earthbound Immortal, Kapu Apu, something like that. Prophecy Destroyer ultimate rare, nice, nice. Cyber Dark Dragon, I really like that card. Cyber End Dragon, nice. Mega Fleet Dragon, is that an ultimate rare? It might be. That looks like it's from the Duelist pack. Dual Terminal, nice. Rainbow Dragon, sweet. And he's got his Crystal Beast stuff, Pendulum stuff. I'm sorry, I just don't know much about these cards. So these are just standard rares. I guess this is the lower end stuff. Ooh, there's a Black Tyranno from Invasion of Chaos. That also looks like a reprint. Here's some classic stuff. Card D. That's the secret rare version. That's a nice card. Nice. I really like this card too. I need to get some of those myself. I don't have any. Okay. Sorry if this video's very long. Destiny Hero Dreadmaster. I really love this card. I really want this card in Ultimate Rare, but people are just asking way too much for it. I'm not paying $150 for that card. Gravekeeper stuff. Okay. He's got a lot of different archetypes. There's Ice Hand. Where's Fire Hand? You got Fire Hand? You need to get Fire Hand. You can't have one, not the other. Yeah. Really? Is that a speed duel card? What was that? Oh, that just says 5Ds. Gruesome Goo. Oh, that's pretty rough. Seal of Orichalcos. Limiter removals. Pot of Duality. Ooh, that's a first edition one from LOB. And that one too? Nice. Those are cool. Those are one of the most expensive rares from LOB. Upstart Goblins. Nice. Toon Table of Contents. People will want to use those in decks. Maybe not so much collect. And here's I'm gonna quickly go through the last pages here. So these look like a lot of cards people would use in decks. So that's interesting. Mirror Force, secret rare. I like that. Man, collecting organization is on point. Duelist Pack. Yugioh or Kaiba? Ultimate Rare Rising Energy. Okay. Solemn Judgment. Tokens. That's a really cool token. I had never seen this Yugi one with Dark Magician on it until now. Nice. Ooh, Japanese anniversary pack. And then just some miscellaneous stuff here. Black classic stuff. Classic. Very collectible stuff. That's a really cool Shining Flare Wingman variant in gold. From, I think that's Japanese. Nice, man. Really cool collection. I think overall, you're doing a really, really good job of what you decide to collect. You're collecting stuff that is, I mean, very collectible. God cards, Exodia, Stardust Dragon, you know, Destiny Hero, Elemental Heroes. I think the only thing I would say, if I'm allowed, or you know, if you'll let me give you a recommendation, is to focus on older stuff. You know, you got a lot of new stuff in here, but you know, I know it's cheaper, and I know the old stuff is expensive, but you've got a lot of stuff here. Maybe you can sell some of it off to get some of the older cards, because the older cards is what really holds a lot of value. I'll give you an example here. So, how do I get out of this? So, a quick example before we head out here is your 3 God cards here. So, these were, when they were originally printed in Legendary Collection, they were selling for around 20 bucks for a set. Look at it now, it's about $10 or less. You'll actually be lucky to get them for 10 bucks, usually about 8. That's just because they've been printed to death, reprinted to death. They came out in Legendary Collection in the it came out in the Legendary decks, and they were just printed and printed and printed to hell. But if you look at the original, the Game Boy International, the GBI promos, those cards retain their value at 50 or 60. They've sat there for, you know, a long time. They haven't necessarily gone up in value, but they haven't gone down in value. So that's the original printing of these ultra rare God cards. If you can get if you get your hands on a set of those, I mean, that's something that is definitely worth holding on to. In fact, I've got some for sale. I've got a lot of this stuff in original printing for sale. So, you know, if you're trying to buy anything, hit me up. If you're trying to sell anything, hit me up too. So that's it, guys. Sorry for the really long video, but I hope you enjoy looking through this guy's collection as much as I did. Really cool collection to see. Really classic cards that always bring back a lot of memories. I'm sorry. I don't want to come off on the wrong way and kind of tell you, you know, oh, you need to do this, you need to do that. You've got a great collection. Keep doing what you're doing. You know, I just gave you a couple pointers if you want to actually increase the value of the collection over time. But yeah, really nice collection. Thanks for letting me look at it. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you have a collection you want me to look at and kind of give you pointers and maybe tell you what you should sell, even, I can even do that. I can tell you what I think you should sell of the stuff I see here. I mean, again, I don't know a lot of the new stuff, but I can certainly, I certainly know a lot of this stuff. But yeah, guys, that's it. Thanks for watching. See you next time.